with every form of technology that's come in, whether it be from the advent of the contact centre back in the late 80s, and the switch from bricks and mortar to the contact centre industry, and how that has become a mass centre of employment. It will in effect enable new services to be created, and those new services will create new forms of employment. Look at e-commerce, and the way that e-commerce has allowed individuals to be able to offer their products to the globe has created a resurgence of the cottage industry. So people that are able to create art and be able to sell it, which they would never have been able to do without e-commerce. Now, you could say e-commerce is going to take away trade from the high street, but in actual fact it's not. It's complementing the high street, it's changing the whole profile. And I see AI going exactly the same way. It will enable businesses to offer new types of services, and if you're a customer, it will enable you to get better service at a lower quality, in terms of lower cost, at a higher quality. I suppose the reality is that where we are today, there are so many pressures on companies. You're as likely to be told your department is being outsourced, or we're going to shut down a particular division. I think we're a long way from AI being to the point of being able to remove actual job functions. Certainly we're seeing it adding value to job functions by taking away the administrative burden and allowing individuals to have higher value, add higher value to a particular customer service transaction or an innovation in terms of research. What's interesting is that you have Stephen Hawking and others which are sitting at the very pinnacle of thought leadership. And maybe in the same way that other people are a bit anxious about AI coming in and threatening their position rather than looking at the opportunity of it offering new services, perhaps they're grappling with the thoughts that maybe they won't be the pinnacle of thought leadership. If computers are able to process data and create insights which they're unable to do because they just physically cannot process enough data to be able to create those insights. But I think their fears are really quite unfounded. When people understand the art of the possible, then they will then look to apply them against business problems. Business problems will then drive improvements to AI and push the boundaries, because there'll be return from that. At the moment, this is people investing to create the art of the possible, and then we now need commerce to take that and monetize it. So I see it becoming more and more accepted. Again, driven by two or three key things. One, the Internet of Things will drive artificial intelligence, because something's got to make sense of all that data, something's got to make meaningful decisions, and something's got to be able to present options to us that we as ultimately the decider of, do we fill our fridge now, do we turn our lights and heatings off, etc. So artificial intelligence will make that possible. Artificial intelligence will make it feasible for companies to be able to better manage a petrochemical plant, taking thousands of data feeds in from all the equipment, working out when is the right time to go and change valves to keep uptime going. The whole movement to driverless cars, and that will spawn a new form of a new wave of artificial intelligence to keep moving that forward. So I see it becoming more mainstream, more accepted by people generally, and hopefully the actual adoption of it will drive down prices, which means the benefits can be felt by all.